We started the Junior Warden scheme in early 2007, and it was largely in response to conversations with the community and the neighbourhood we were working in around young people and young people's role in the community, where they fit. And there's always been some tension around some of the older members of our community's perception of young people, that they're a nuisance, they may cause trouble, antisocial behaviour, hanging around on street corners. Those kind of things were identified to us as clear issues that some older members of the community felt about young people. Young people themselves told us that they felt sometimes unsafe in the community. They hung around in groups together so that they felt safer, that they wanted more things to do. They were quite happy to do things if there was something there on offer for them. We have 4 schools in our neighbourhood, and we invite 9 to 11-year-olds to come along to a range of events, and that's a whole host of things like beach cleaning, tree planting, gardening, some fun events around Christmas, often a trip to the cinema or dance mats.
Dance mats, canoeing,
pick up litter,
gardening,
just pick up litter,
filming.
We did filming.
So lots of things that are around the theme of looking after your neighbourhood and some fun activities, so there's a blend of both, but it is predominantly around environmental kind of work.
The best way about coming to Junior Wardens is that you get to have lots of fun and cleaning and helping the environment at the same time.
You get to learn about the environment and what to do to keep it clean, and you get to have lots of fun and meet new people.
It's been a massive help to us. One, it's just great to encourage young people to be involved in projects like this, but they have been a big help. They've helped us with tidying up, with litter picking, with some of the planting.
Because if we didn't clean up Barrow and the whole world, then we would be living in trash and rubbish.
When we first used to come on here, you wouldn't recognise it. There was a lot of drug paraphernalia on it. There was syringes, there was foil wraps, a lot of that on here. It was piled up high with a lot of fly tipping, a lot of rubbish, a lot of litter and debris. It was totally overgrown with brambles. There'd be people like chairs, there'd be bikes, there'd be armchairs, there'd be all sorts on here. It was like knee deep in that, really. Totally unrecognisable from what it is today.
The reason we've been fortunate enough to get some money into Central and Hindpool area to start the Junior Warden project is because some of the difficulties that the area has experienced over the last 10 years in terms of unemployment, joblessness. We all know about the devastating effect that redundancies in the shipyard has had on the town. So Barrow's been fortunate in that he got some money to help address those kind of issues.
Just doing all the activities and helping the universe and stuff. Like, I know it's only a little bit that we actually do, but it helps our part of Barrow and everything.
The reason it's so important to us as a project and to all the partners who work with us is because the young people who are involved in our Junior Wardens project today are the next generation who are going to have responsibility for looking after the neighbourhood. They're the future generation, they're the future of the area, and if we can help them in any way learn some lessons about our responsibility to look after our neighbourhood, to look after our neighbours, and to think about society as a whole, then if we're passing any of that on to those young people, then we're really pleased to be involved in that, and that's how we all feel about it.
And we plant all sorts of flowers as well, and now my mum knows and I know how to plant the flowers in our garden.
The environment is a place where, I don't know, because then animals don't die and people don't get pollution disease.
You can see over the year or 2 years that some of the young people stay with the Junior Warden programme. You can see them growing in confidence. You can see them building friendships within the group of Junior Wardens. They often come together from different primary schools. They don't necessarily know each other. And that's not always easy for young people, but they do come together quite quickly. They develop friendships, they grow in confidence, they take on tasks that they never would have thought they would be involved in maybe. They get to meet the neighbourhood wardens, they get to meet PCSOs, they get to meet people working on nature projects like for Natural England or Cumbria Wildlife Trust. So they get to meet a whole range of interesting people and they develop relationships with those adults as well, and that's really positive. This year we've had more people interested in being Junior Wardens than ever before. They're doing a John Muir Award, they're doing an Asdan Award, and we'd like to see that continue next year. We'd like to keep our involvement with all the partners people like the Green Heart Den, fire service, police, all the schools in the area. We really value that partnership, and without that the Junior Wardens wouldn't be half as successful as it is. So we just want to keep growing, we want to see the numbers grow, and we want to see the young people getting as much as they can out of it at the end, and that's what we're all in it for, and that's where it's going at the moment. So we're really pleased.
I come here to help the environment, and also because my mum made me.
I come to Junior Wardens because I like it.
Awesome, fun, awesome.
Cool. I'm thinking. Helping the environment.